everyone, it's Melissa, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello and welcome. Are you ready to create a beautiful necklace using beads from the newest Softlex Company design kit? And this was their exclusive kit for the Great Bead Extravaganza Carnival. So if this kit is still available, I will go ahead and leave a link down below in the description as well as a link to the tutorial playlist for all creations I have made with this design kit. So I am using a few beads from the Jesse James Bead Mix exclusive bead mix. And these are these beautiful beads. They almost look like little funhouse mirrors or like the decorations on a Ferris wheel. So it's super fun. They kind of have like a little AB finish to them and they're kind of a triangle. So just a really fun shape for summer. So we're going to be making little connectors and we're adding two of the little crystals on each side from the Bedoria bead mix. And then we're just going to connect them. So they're basically little eye pins with our soft flex wire and quartz. And we're going to connect them together with jump rings for part of our necklace. And then we'll be using some wire to make some wire wrapped links using some more crystals. And then we're going to add in our pendant. And before we start creating, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It helps my little channel grow. And also check out down below in the description for a link of all the products I am using in this video. Let's start creating. To make these little components, it's great if you have leftover soft flex wire. You don't need a lot to make the component. And this is just a great alternative if you don't want the metal in your design, you want a little bit of flexibility. It's a great way to make your eye pins or your connectors out of soft flex. So we're going to start with the green one. And then you're just going to need two 2x2s for each little project, for each little connector, we should say. So you're just going to slide on your design. And then we're just going to add on one 2x2. And I know this is a lot of soft flex. I'm just going to work from the side and cut what I need. And then I'll just make my other connectors. So then we're just going to take our soft flex wire and we're just going to pass back through our 2x2, making a little connection point. And then we can compare sizes. We want them similar. They don't have to be perfect. But this is going to be our little connection point to hold everything together in our project. So we're going to take our pliers and just give it a squish. This is going to flatten our 2x2, keep everything nice and secure. I'm just going to rotate my pliers and squeeze again. It'll give me a more professional finish and make it look like a little bead. Now we do have a little bit of extra soft flex, but for this project, it can just tuck right underneath that next bead. We're going to slide all of our beads down. I'm going to cut a good workable length. I can add on my other 2x2. And this is a fantastic project if you need to practice working with your 2x2s or just making them all the same shape. It's a wonderful project for them. So we're just going to do the same thing and just pass it back through. We'll just make sure that our loops are fairly the same size. Once you have your link fairly the same size, we're just going to do the same thing. Go ahead and smash and rotate. We have just a little bit of extra soft flex, so we're just going to make sure we trim that. And you can always mix and match your soft flex colors if you would like to. You could use maybe the turquoise on this one, the fluorite and amethyst or pink tourmaline. So just a lot of fun design options that you can create with. And I will go ahead and link down below in the description the medium soft flex wire. That's what we're using here in our design. It comes in so many different colors. You can really match your soft flex wire to your design that you're creating. So we're just going to do one more component. And then we're just going to do the same thing on the other side. And you can make as many as you want of these. I have 3 on each side. And then our next step is we're going to work on our fillet. So we're just going to do the same thing, pass it back through. We're going to take our pliers, give it a squeeze, and rotate. We do have a lot left over on this side, so we'll be sure to save it for any future projects. So now we're going to connect them all together with some jump rings. When you open a jump ring, you just take your pliers and twist side to side. So we're going to add on a purple one and our peridot color, perfect for the August birthstone, and give it a close. And when you close jump rings, you should hear a little click. What's great about this as well is you can choose your spacing. So you can use smaller jump rings or larger, or maybe increase the amount of jump rings. So maybe do 2 or 3. And then also as another design option, you can connect all your little Softflex links together if you want. I just always like to add a little jump ring in between. Kind of gives it that little bonus. So if I want to add a charm or an embellishment, I have the spacing to do so. If you want, you can kind of do an asymmetrical necklace as well. Super fun. So we have our 2 sides connected. Now we'll just work on the pigment. We're going to be adding in this item. This was exclusive to the kit. It's a 33 millimeter silver, partly flattened circle pendant. And when I think of Carnival, it's like maybe the Ring of Fire. And there were some other beads that you could maybe like wrap around. Actually have them. I made a little design with it. But these little kind of like a seed bead might go around it. So if you wanted to do that for your project, you could. And this was just kind of like a little take on beading. So when I saw this pendant, I was like, too bad there wasn't 2 of them in the kit. They would be great for earrings. So I'll be adding in this laser etched butterfly bead, and I already went ahead and put it on just a head pin and made a simple loop on it. I just thought it looked so cute in there. And since it's rainbow, it'll really highlight with all of the little beads that we just worked on. So you're just going to need about 7 inches of your soft flex wire. We're going to go ahead and add on our little butterfly bead. We're going to slide it through the top part of our pendant. We want to make sure that our butterfly bead is fairly in the center as much as it can. With the opposite side, we're just going to kind of pass back through. So similar to what we do with our 2x2s. You want it fairly in the center. So it's going to create just like a little loop. You just want to make sure that your charm, whatever bead you use in the center, is going to be able to move freely. Then I'm going to add on one of my little purple crystals to give it some added sparkle. And we're just going to slide that over both of our soft flex wire. Just gives it a little bit more sparkle and kind of holds your pendant in place without having to use a 2x2. And now we're going to use our 2x2s. So I'm going to slide on my 2x2 to the shorter side of wire. And on the opposite side, we're going to do our little crisscross. If you've seen any of my other tutorials, you know this is one of my favorite design styles to create with. So this part's going to be just a little tricky. We kind of want our 2x2 resting as close to that crystal as we can with just a little bit of soft flex wire showing. And then you're going to pick a size soft flex wire. And for this soft flex 2x2s, it can hold 3 of the medium soft flex wires. And that's what we're using in our project. So on the longer side of soft flex wire, we're just going to kind of loop back through. Sometimes it can be just a little bit challenging. We'll make any adjustments as needed. Everything connected. We're just going to take our pliers and I'm just going to flatten it this time. Instead of rounding it, we're just going to go ahead and squeeze just because of where the placement of the 2x2 is. We're just going to trim off our extra soft flex. So once we have our pendant, we'll just need a small piece of soft flex, 2 more crystals, and I'm going to be using the yellow AB beads, as well as 2 more 2x2s. So we're going to add a jump ring onto the top of our little pendant. This will just act as our bail. We'll just add that on and give it a close. And then our butterfly bead is double-sided, so if it moves, you'll have a butterfly on each side. So we're just going to add on our 2x2. And then we're going to go back to rounding them once we go ahead and flatten. And then we're just going to add on one of our yellow crystals, add on our jump ring, and then just add on another yellow crystal. So it's kind of a small connection point, but that's okay. Then we're just going to add on one more 2x2 and we'll connect part of our necklace together. And then we're just going to pass back through. I know when they're smaller, it's kind of hard to check the size to make sure they are fairly the same size. So we have our pendant, and now we'll just go ahead and attach the base of our necklace. So we're just going to open and close some jump rings, and we'll work on our wire wrapped components. So now we're going to make little wrapped links using our soft flex craft wire. And this is in 22 gauge non-tarnished silver. 22 gauge is kind of like that perfect gauge. It's one of my favorites to work with. So we're just going to start making our little links, and then we're going to connect them together and then connect them to the rest of our bracelet with jump rings. So we have about 3 inches of wire. We're just going to take our round nose plier and we're going to bend back the wire. Bend back the wire. We're going to rotate our plier. Then we're just going to take the longer part of wire and just wrap a few times. Just going to wrap the smaller part of wire around our crystal. And with 22 gauge wire, since it is kind of a softer wire, if you have just a little bit of that wire sticking out, you can just take your pliers and just gently squeeze it back into the coiled part of your wire. So we're just going to take the wire and our round nose pliers. We're going to make a little bend. We're going to rotate our pliers and we're just going to take the longer part and just wrap just a few times around your wire. We're going to trim off the shorter part of wire. Then we'll just straighten up the longer part. We'll add on a crystal. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Just bend the wire. And we're just going to do a few more wraps. And there are tools that will tell you exactly how much you're measuring for your loop. But for the wire wrapping, I just kind of like to give it an organic look. So just kind of, it's a little bit of a messy wrap, but you can tell that it's homemade. So if there's just a little bit of wire sticking out, 22 gauge wire is very soft. So you can just take your pliers and just kind of gently squish that wire back into the coil. We're just going to continue to make our little links until we have enough beads to add to our necklace. So we're just going to take our wire, make a bend, our round nose pliers, and just give it a few wraps around the small part of your wire. And this is also a wonderful project just to help you work with wire if you're not familiar with it. Straighten out our little components, add on our crystal, and then we're going to make our last loop. And same thing with the soft flex eye pins that we made earlier. If you want, you can connect them all together. So just kind of a design option. So we're just going to make the last few and then connect them together. And now we're just going to connect them. And I'm using 2 jump rings between each little crystal link. And then I'm just going to go ahead and attach that to the back of my necklace. We'll go ahead and open up one more jump ring, attach it to our jump ring already connected to our soft flex, and then we're just going to add on one part of our wire wrap links. So we're just going to open up one jump ring, attach it to our link, give it a close. Open up our second jump ring, attach it to the first jump ring, and then to our little crystal link, and give it a close. So we're just going to keep connecting them until we have reached the end. You can see how fast they do connect together. So we've connected most of the chain together. We're just going to add one more of our jump rings to one side of chain and connect it to the jump ring with the soft links and give it a close. Super sparkly necklace. I like doing kind of the mixed media technique, mixing soft flex and then the wire together. Just kind of gives it a fun technique. So now we're on the two ends and we're just going to attach our clasp. And I am using a lobster claw. So we have our open jump ring, and then I'm just going to attach my lobster claw to the back, attach it to one side of the little crystal link and give it a close. And then on this side, I'm just going to add another jump ring. So the lobster claw has something to connect to. If you are using a two-part clasp, such as a toggle, you would just attach the second part of your clasp to the other side. We have our beautiful necklace using the newest Softflex Company design kit, Carnival, their great bead extravaganza design kit. And we're using beads from the Carnival bead mix exclusive by Jesse James Beads. Then I just added in this little butterfly bead here for the center of the pendant. So we have our links made with Softflex and eye pins, and then we made some wire wrapped links with the Bedoria crystal mix. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It'll help my little channel grow. And check out down below in the description for the products used in this video, as well as the tutorial playlist for all designs featuring this design kit. Have an awesome day.